guys, happy Friday. Let's talk about fat loss. So when it comes to fat loss, a lot of my clients tend to focus on these areas that in the reality, in the big picture types of things, these areas that most clients get hung up on are actually the least important when it comes to trying to work toward long-term sustainable results. So when it comes to fat loss, what do you think automatically you need to do, right? So here's the things that most clients will say they need to do to lose body fat. They need to eat less carbs, they need to eat less fat, they need to do more cardio, they need to fast more often, they need to consume more supplements. Those are the top 5 that I always hear clients that come to me that say, I have to do all these things in order to lose fat. That is the typical foundation of this dieting mindset. Eat less, exercise more. Eat less of everything, eat less fat, eat less carbs, do more of everything, take other things, okay? But through my coaching, my philosophy toward more of a balanced moderation and mindful approach has clients transitioning their thinking toward fat loss. Fat loss looks like this. It looks like being patient, because slow and steady wins the race. It looks like focusing on consistency, being consistent, doing something mindful every single day over and over and over again, despite what stuff arises. It looks like mindfulness and more awareness of what you eat and drink every day over days, months, years. It also looks like lifting heavy weight, heavier than they normally think they should lift. It also includes getting more Z's, sleep, which clients never really think of at all. And it looks like mindful movement, more mindful movement every single day throughout the day. So basically just getting off their butts and walking more during breaks at the office, 2 10-minute walks during breaks, a brisk walk after dinner, a real quick jaunt early morning to stimulate the body and wake up. So mindful movement, right? So here's the thing. When you think of fat loss, I want you to start thinking about the pyramid. Instead of eat less, exercise more, lose fat, I want you to think of this, right? The foundation is patience, consistency, and just doing the thing. The next layer, awareness, and the awareness of knowing when you should exert energy and when you should conserve your energy. The third layer, right? Food. Here's the food layer. Now, usually most people put food right here at the bottom, like if everything is ruled by food, but it's not, right? So it's patience, consistency, adherence. It's awareness and energy, controlling your hunger, your energy, your cravings, being aware of what you put in your mouth and what you drink. Then using real food, which has to include protein, because that is the building blocks of building our muscle. And muscle is putting money in the bank. So protein and real food, eating whole nutritious food, shooting for 80% of good whole food every single day. Then the next layer would be actually strength training, not cardio, not doing more aerobic work, but strength training. Because the more muscle you have on your body, okay, the more muscle you have on your body, the leaner you will be, regardless of what the scale says, okay? I'm gonna say that again. The more muscle you have on your body, the leaner you will be, irregardless of what the scale says, okay? More muscle means you have a faster metabolism. You're burning more calories just being more muscly. And that means you have an easier time to sustain fat loss because your metabolism is high and running all the time with more muscle, okay? And the next layer would be your sleep. So it's right there, almost the tippy top important part, sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Sleep is when you repair, recover, rebuild, restore. That's that's where a lot of people are lacking, is the sleep. We are learning so much more about sleep and the direct correlation with sleep and weight loss or weight gain or stubborn fat loss. All can tie into sleep, okay, gang? Sleep also keeps hunger and cravings in check. Okay, it's just recover and recharge, sleep. And then the very top of the pyramid, which people don't even think about, is movement, mindful movement. What people call is this acronym NEAT. So non-exercise related, like activity, thermogenesis is the fancy word. Basically, all the little movements you make throughout the day, that adds up to big results over time if you can keep your NEAT going. So instead of your NEAT, if you don't even do a workout 1 hour a day in a gym, and your NEAT, your mindful movement, is constantly through the day. In the morning you wake up, maybe you walk your dogs, then you go to your 9 to 5 in the office, but you're taking 2 10-minute breaks, walk breaks on your lunch, and then you come home and you're dealing with your kids, or you're gonna go out to the playground with them, and then you're gonna do an after dinner walk, or you're gonna do some gardening, and on the weekend you're out and about, you go to the farmer's market, you do walking, you're gonna come home, you're gonna do some household chores. If you can keep that mindful movement, which is non-scheduled activity, physical activity and energy expenditure throughout the day frequently, that is the greatest asset you have in terms of being aware of how you use your energy expenditure, and you use this aerobic activity, these activities that are not strictly like gym related exercise or specific exercise focused type of work, and you can strategically like place them throughout your day. That is just another one of your tools. So again, the fat loss, the hierarchy of importance is the basis. Patience, consistency, adherence, awareness, and energy balance. Real food with your protein focus. Strength train, lifting heavy stuff. Sleep, lots of good sleep. And then move, mindful movement. Not going to the gym and moving strategically on the treadmill for 1 hour, on the step mill. Mindfully doing short bursts of little movement throughout the day, which mostly probably includes walking, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking further from your the grocery store, doing an after dinner walk with the kids. All of this stuff adds up. So if you want more detailed insight and actionable steps that you can take for each of those layers, go ahead and be sure to DM me your name and your email to subscribe to my newsletter. It's a bi-weekly newsletter that comes straight to your inbox that includes all this insight on food and fitness with the whole basis of moderation and energy balance. I hope you have a great weekend. Let me know if you have any big plans, and I have 2 spots left in my Level Up program for this month. Level Up is a lean muscle building program that is customized for you, your unique body, and it also has nutritional recommendations and guidelines specifically for you, your body, because your body is not the same as somebody else's body or your sister's body or your friend's body. Everybody is different. Okay, happy Friday, gang. Aloha. Bye.